Hello, everyone. Sharon Huang here. I am here today to tell you about my most recent Dexa scan that I got. And I'm so excited to share. A Dexa scan is basically, it's kind of like an x-ray of your body. And it shows your body fat percentage, your visceral fat, your bone mass, and also it'll show you muscle mass and some other indicators. It'll also give you what your, I guess, age is based on you physically. So not necessarily your biological age, but what your fitness age is. Um, so anyway, I got the DEXA scan about 2 weeks ago, and it was simple, painless, and quick. I went to this place in downtown Denver called Dexa Fit, and I believe it was maybe $85 for the scan, so it wasn't crazy expensive. And on other videos, I've shared that I've jumped on those smart scales. I've jumped on two different smart scales to get my body fat percentage. And on one smart scale, my body fat percentage was 38%, which is borderline obese. On the second smart scale I stood on, it showed that I have a body fat percentage of 32%. And then the DEXA scan, which is the most accurate, showed that I have a 28.6% body fat percentage. So good news. I'm not borderline obese anymore. And I will say that when I did the smart scale uh, reading with my trainer, that was back in late November. And I just did my DEXA scan in, March. So it's been at least 3 months since I have started adding creatine, lifting weights. So I doubt I've lost 10% body fat in just 3 months, but I wish I would have done the DEXA scan earlier to really get an accurate view of what my body mass, muscle mass was at the very beginning of this process. So, but I'm 3 months in, and I'm 28.6% body fat, which, based on what Dr. Stacy Sims talks about, is that I'm in the good range. I'm just right above the good range. So that makes me feel really great. It also showed that my physical age of my body is 46 years old. So that was super positive. I'm younger than what I am in actual life physically. And it also gave me just some great baselines. My bone density is really good. I have a high bone density. So my hope is that with the weightlifting, that I will continue to maintain my bone density. And the importance of doing that is that as you get older, if you and you're more prone to falls, if your bone density is not high, you're also prone to fractures, and fractures can be very serious as you get older. So my hope is that with my new plan of weightlifting, and I'm planning on lifting weights for basically the rest of my life, that I will be able to maintain my bone density. I was originally thinking that I would go back for a DEXA scan in 1 year from now, just to see like where I'm at. But I'm kind of thinking I may go back in 6 to 8 months, because my goal at this point now is to reduce my body fat percentage 3 to 4% to bring it down closer to 25%. And it shows that I have some lean muscle mass. I think it was 114 pounds. I want to bring that up and hopefully gain like four more pounds of lean muscle mass. So I kind of want to gauge, like, am I doing the right things? Is it working? And the best way for me to gauge it is to use the exact same measurement as I'm using for my baseline. So in a past video, I talked about baselines. I am doing several different types of baselines. I've taken my measurements. I have now done a DEXA scan. And I'm also just seeing, like, how do I feel ultimately? How do my clothes feel? Do I feel stronger? And I'm really hoping that all of you also focus more on how you feel than the number on the scale. I do have weight as a baseline measurement, but for me, it's less important. It's more about how much muscle mass do I have. And I love that Dr. Stacy Sims and a lot of other people in this field are saying, let's not talk about weight loss, let's talk about body recomposition. And that is ultimately what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to re uh, recompose, I guess, if I said that right, my body to get more muscle, to feel stronger and get leaner. So I will say my Dexa scan brought great news, so I'm really excited about it. And I definitely encourage all of you to go out and get a Dexa scan so you get a really accurate baseline for your starting point. I think that's it for this video. I just wanted to share the really good news. And thanks so much for listening, and I will see you soon. All right, I just wanted to give a quick update. So I went and got a Dexa scan at Dexa Fit downtown Denver. But there is this new place that's opened up. It's called Body Spec, and it's right in the heart of Cherry Creek, just at 3rd and Steel. And they have free parking in the back, which is great. And my sister came in here to get a Dexa scan since I just went about a month ago. So I figured we could check out this place, and it looks awesome. And I think the rates are really affordable, so definitely worth checking out.